Peace, 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 and Black Power. Welcome to Pseudo Killers, brought to you by the Real Black Atheist on Fire channel. I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening so far and a wonderful day. Now, we're broadcasting on the Real Black Atheist on Fire channel because the Pseudo Killers channel has a strike on it until I think next week. So, for the next couple days, we will be hosted by the Real Black Atheist on Fire channel. So come on in here. It's a regular Pseudo Killer show. So you know the drill. When you come in here, wipe your feet off, hit that like button. And we're going to get into some of these information and conversation on the cosmos. But again, I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening and had a good day. Yeah, got a lot of information to go over. Gotta have a real good conversation, you know. Whether you know, what do y'all think about life in the universe beyond Earth? Is that even something that y'all contemplate? I know I do a lot. So that's one of the greatest one of my greatest fascinations about the cosmos is finding life outside of Earth or beyond Earth. So I don't know, and I go back and forth on it. I go back and forth on it whether life exists beyond Earth. I try to deal with the possibility of what if there's no other life in the universe? What if we are one of one? That would be even more amazing in itself. To not find life in the universe will be more amazing than to find life in the universe. Now that we know the vastness of the universe, with these new instruments and things that human beings then created, the vastness of the universe, just the amount of material that's in the universe, the amount of galaxies, you know, comprised of billions of stars, a galaxy, and you have trillions of galaxies now that they're saying, right? Then the numbers is astronomical, and just to think to have that many galaxies, right, and to know that how many galaxies can be in how many solar systems can be, you know, in a galaxy is the number of planets that there could be. It's the numbers is awe inspiring, right? The numbers of how many planets there's possibly in the universe. So it would be hard to imagine us being the only planet that produced life, right? That would be. But if we are, that would be even more amazing, right? And spooky. That would be spooky, right? Because a lot of things had to go right on Earth in order for life to actually exist here. But with the number of galaxies and stars that's in the universe, the repeatability of those things that came in that produced life on Earth, you know, just off of the mathematics would have had to reproduce itself. that those things would have reproduced themselves on other planets in the billions over, right? So waiting for everybody to come in here. Let's see who in here so far. If y'all hit that like button, I'm just rambling right now, just going over my thoughts. These were the things that I was thinking about when I thought about doing this show tonight, right? So that's all that is. I'm just, getting out some of my thoughts on just the vastness of the universe and the amount of material that's in the universe. And what we're talking about is just our observable universe, and that gets even scarier when you talk about that there is an event horizon past where we can see that it extends far beyond that, right? So it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Well, since we got about 30 people in here, let's see what we got in here. Okay, we got Juju. Juju, I'm about to put up that link. I need you in here. You and Anthony Bowman, I need y'all in here. I need y'all in here. What is going on? Tuck my yacht. What is going on? Tuck my yacht. Miss Althea. Thirsty Uno. Man, we got the Anusha. Everything is everything. We got my man Marlon, Tony Macaroni, Moses Jefferson. Man. We got my man. You're going to have to put a better name up there. 0397 RB. That sounds like a jail number. You're going to have to change that name because we like to deal with the people that's in our chat, man. We need a nickname or something. We need a nickname or something. Come on, give us something. Omar, Bat, Miss Tiffany. Yes, indeedy. All right. Who else? My man Anthony Bowman, where you been at? YouTube91. Yes, it definitely will humble you, Jolanda. It definitely will. Rakim, what it do? Rakim Allah. My man named Rakim. Harold Richardson, what's up? Gary Hart, what it do? Where you been at? Mongo Slade, what up? Bedrock Carter, what it do? Peace to the chat. That's right, Jolanda. Peace to the chat. All right, we up in here. We got about 40 people. Let me make this Zoom. And while I make this Zoom, wrong button, my bad, y'all. There we go. Come on in here, y'all.
Heat Rock 410. What it is, though. Take y'all on a journey. Notorious is glorious, victorious. Yeah, yo. I ain't asking for a friend, I need to know myself. And if you never ask, how would you know yourself? It's crazy how your parents know you more than you know yourself. Growth is good, it's important just to know your wealth. Don't let them take advantage like niggas who speak Spanish and you don't speak a lick of it. The game will make you trip a bit. Street money is cool till you get sick of it. And all that bullshit that come along with it. Make sure you stay on your square and keep a strong pivot. Cause them cruddy buddies, they'll do you ugly. And why every female favorite question is, do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When I was cold dope dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing from your mans and no feelings. For these hoes, that's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you on your block, or even when you ain't. Don't know 'em from a can of paint. Just be loyal and trustworthy, you ain't gotta be a saint. A lot of y'all be geeking, backstabbing and sneaking. Nose clean during the week, but they dabble on weekends. Oh nigga, I be peeping. Your niggas might be sleeping, but I was trained to tread water in the deep end. Jellyfish sting, but them sharks will bite your head off. Run up on you while you park, get the dumping, then they slid off. The hood know who did it, now let's see if your homies with it, or your name die in vain cause one of your homies did it. Ain't no reason to kill your man over a kilogram. Had you thinking y'all fam, then spin you like a ceiling fan. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you see him, you ain't give him no rap. But let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. And once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. While I'm still rapping at 40, well, let's chat about it. First of all, my life's amazing. Let's get that about it. Wife is blazing, and our kids get the life savings. Follow the drip, nigga, my eyes glazing. Yo, FSO, in the best that flow. Bars, storytelling, visuals, cadence and concepts, content, impact. Yeah, the boxes is all checked. I just need that one song. Yeah, that one song. And I could clutch the earth with just one palm. Never anxious, look in my eyes, I'm dumb calm. They either gon' walk with you or you gon' run for them. Either way, you gon' have to let your heater spray. Lose yourself, might even have to put that weed away. Now that's a lotto, that's my medication. Gotta stay high, yo, till a nigga die, yo. Album out now, hit the link in my bio. Go ahead, talk to him, you ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Now let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Now let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gonna be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack.
Yeah, y'all. Okay, I'm about to send out that. Hold on, let me send this. Let me. Ain't nobody hit me, man. I don't know what these guys be doing. They be leaving me hanging, y'all. I know y'all be tired of hearing me, man. Pseudo killers be leaving your boy hanging. All right, let's copy this link. But we in here. Either way, we're going to have an awesome show. I promise y'all that. That I promise. That I promise. All right. Boom. Bam. All right. That I promise. All right. Who else we got up in here? Decent Tavo, what it do? Yeah. Dr. Phil DeGrasse. Dr. Phil DeGrasse Tyson, hilarious. That is hilarious. Y'all gotta stop it. Y'all gotta stop it. Juju, here we go. So I'm signed into that. Boom. All right. I think everybody got the link. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Yeah, y'all. So, yeah, the James Webb has everybody, just pondering the vastness and from a human standpoint, the beauty of the universe that we exist in. Never before in human history have we ever been able to peer into the universe. I think the James Webb can reach all the way back to 13.4 billion years ago. Just imagine that. We created an instrument, right? Human beings created an instrument on Earth that can see far back to within the first billion years of the damn universe. That motherfucker go back 13, that motherfucker can look back in the universe as far as 13.4 billion years. We then created a time machine. It's crazy. How could you not be interested in that? How could you see an article about that and not read it? How could you be flipping through your news station and see them talking about something that amazing and not sit there and listen to it? Like, I mean, and it's over my head and my educational level a lot, right? But I think most young guys, most guys was, obviously they were little boys at one time. But I know I was more inquisitive, than my sister was. So I would think that boys are innately somehow more inquisitive than females early on. I would say that. And it could be raring, right? It could be, the cartoons that we watched always, in the early 80s. Anybody that was smart or a scientist, or any type of technical, mechanical, whatever, was mostly always cast as a man or a male, right? So that might have lended us to be for boys to try to emulate those type of things, right? On all of the cartoons, the scientists and them was always males, right? The TV shows, the very smart guys that were very ingenuity, however you say that word. It would be a male figure like MacGyver. That was one of my favorite shows. MacGyver could make anything out of anything. So I think those type of things, the A-Team, for all of the seasons it was on, I think they only had a female A-Team member. Like, I think the last season, they had the female A-Team member. Oh, I'm sorry, Jolanda. Oh, man, I'm tripping. Boom. I apologize, Yolanda. I apologize. I ain't know y'all was in here. I was in here just running my mouth, trying to keep the show going until y'all showed up. So I got carried away. Let me see what the show. Interview. Boom. But there y'all go. Y'all up in here. Hold on. Let me shut my dog up. Boom.
Hey, what's happening, Chef?
Anthony, what's going on, bro? Where you been at?
Ooh, man, been working, man. Been busy in the hospital. The clouds and the moon ain't been agreeing with me the last couple of weeks. So I ain't been able to take no pictures, man.
Oh
Won't be
man.
able to do nothing probably till about the 23rd, when I get rid of that moon. But other than that, just working, man. You been all right?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. I can't. Well, I can, but I ain't. I ain't even gonna do it. I come on here not to complain. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, I come on here to get away from my hustle and bustle of my everyday life. You know what I mean? This like a release for me, you know. So I ain't gonna complain. But yeah, I've been good.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Juju is in the building. How you doing today, sister? Is you cooling?
I'm chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm happy about James Webb. Y'all ought to know this. I was like, how you gonna go live without me the other night talking about the James Webb? I was yeah.
So
Yes,
so
but
you wasn't able to catch the show live?
oh hell no. I caught it the next day
Okay.
and I watched it. I was like, okay. Yeah, because I've been waiting because every time I come home, I was like, oh, you know, the picture's gonna be coming out in a couple days. Next week, the picture's gonna be coming out. 2 days, the picture's gonna be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But it was beautiful, spectacular. And then I bombarded him with like the same link because every time they was like, we dropped another photo, I would send him the link. But I'm sending him like, and I'll share it in the chat, like the NASA link and the jameswebb.org links. Those are pretty good. Those are when the pictures like you could like first see them when they first drop.
Yeah.
And they give good explanations for what they are and things of that nature. I just think it's super exciting. I'm so excited. This is like historical.
Facts.
This is groundbreaking. I don't think people get it, you know? Yeah, I'm like a little kid right now. I really am.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we got my man Bobby Banger, the real black atheist, is in the building. Hold on, Unc, before you say anything. Now, look, y'all, I pick with Unc every day. All right, I pick with him every day. So you know, I try to make a show about some. You know, I pick with him all day and make him think the topic is gonna be one thing, and then I go left on him. So he probably already had his guns aimed at like I'm gonna tear his little ass up, but you know, I didn't switch the topic on. What's going on?
Oh man, what's up with you, man? Just trying to find this thing on it. But nah, I got you, man. I ain't tripping. I think this is a good topic that we need to really have some good conversation. I was fucking it up last time we went live on the James Webb, but that's why I thought Juju was sending me that many links trying to be funny, right? That's what I thought. Yeah, I messed it up a little bit. You know, I had a little rustle with the star and all that. Got beat up a little bit, but that's all right. You know, we get beat up in real time around here, man. That ain't no big deal. But no, man, we you know, I'm appreciative of just all the conversation I had with all the people, right? That's important. And then the back chat conversation is great, man. So, you know, it's good. I know I got some wins and some losses, yo. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I ain't mad. But yeah, man, I appreciate the well, we got another week on stroke. They got us locked up in jail, don't they, yo?
Yeah, man. I think we got like another week. But look, we got this channel. So we need to start doing things over here too, and on the Bobby Banger channel. And we're gonna make a second what's the name channel? We're gonna have to take this show on the road, right? So
yeah.
It's cool to be different places, right? So, you know.
And Kenny building a studio, right? So he'll have a pseudo killer studio. Now. We kind of do some live shows. Watch how we do it. We want to surpass. That's what we gotta do, man. Yeah, we ain't losing. The train left the station. The train is definitely left the station, but we still looking. We seen the pictures and we did not see the Egyptians. What is it? None did not show up.
Don't do
The
it.
band tune didn't pop up with the cosmology.
Don't do it.
There's no African gods hanging out. You know what I mean? How many people in the chat, man, before we get to really funning them out around here, yo?
Yeah, about 53,000.
Yeah, about 53,000.
50,000. But yeah, so yeah, we ain't seen that. We ain't seen no Hebrew gods, no Egyptian gods, no African gods floating around. None of that, right? And I like to say that when you look into the James Webb, you're actually looking into a time machine. I think we don't say that enough. It's a time machine, bro.
Yep.
Right? That's a time machine. Right? Whenever you chart stars, right? And Anthony, shout out to Anthony, Space Age African Astronomy Club. Right? Shout out. And I know Anthony been waiting to get on it. He hit that link, he beat me to it. You know, Anthony, no man, he is pseudo killer official, man. He get the link anytime we go live. But this is his expert. He loved this. You know what I mean? Like I love arguing about archaeology. That's my, you know what I'm saying? But this, it is Anthony time to shine on this. But right, it's actually a time machine. Okay, astronomy is actually when you know, I think you said it the other day, Chef. When you look at the sun, right, you're actually going back, right? You don't see it till 8 minutes later, the light. Mm-hmm. Right? So you back in time when it hits you. By the time it hits you, that shit over with. Right? You back in time. So yeah, that time machine is serious. And we're gonna learn a whole lot. We're gonna find out the things we was wrong about. And man, science is undefeated, man. Them pictures was beautiful. It ain't make me want to cry like you, Juju. That probably killed the African God concept for you, though. But you know, hey. None of that shit popped up. Crazy.
Oh, you're so petty. But it's okay.
Peace to you, Sister Juju.
Peace, Anthony. How are you? It's good to see you, talk to you. It's been a minute.
Oh, I'm lovely. Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. What's going on there, Bobby Banger?
What's up, man? Did you hear me just talking about you?
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it.
Let you go in for a minute. Hell, what was your first impressions, bro?
Oh, man. Dude. You know, I know that, I don't know if y'all remember on that first show, I was telling y'all about the Hubble Ultra Deep Field. Bruh, when you can hold a grain of sand out arm's length, and that's the amount of area you looking at, and that's what you can see, man, it blew my mind, man. And it's just to think, you know, to go back to what Chef was saying earlier, all those galaxies contain all those stars. That's a lot of habitable zones out there, man. You know, it's a lot out there. And we have the ability to learn and know, you know, get an understanding. It's just amazing, man. All them galaxies, man, that's a lot of stars. And that's a lot going on. And that's just in a small area. So yeah, like Corey say all the time, man, we just a speck of dust on a speck of dust compared to what's going on in them pictures. And I don't know if y'all, Juju, if you've been following on their website,
Mm-hmm.
they have one of Jupiter. Did you see that one of Jupiter?
I did not see one of Jupiter. That's not the what is it called? The exponent planet that they were looking at.
Nah, that one there, that's it's called WASP 96b, and
Right.
it's what they would call a hot Jupiter. You know, it's a Jupiter type planet, but it has migrated very, very close into its star. So that's the one where they're analyzing the atmosphere, and they find a lot of water in the atmosphere. So that's, but I think that system is about 7,000 light years away too. So
Right. A lot of them
that's
are unreachable to our technology right now, but because of the science, I mean, that is the endeavor, is to find other inhabitable areas or places that are similar to Earth and its relation to its sun or its star. So that's a lot of work is being done with the James Webb that I know, one of the major projects. And it was funny because before these pictures were released, when I was still in, we went to the planetarium, me and my aunt Mildred, and that was the planetarium program, was talking about exponential planets and things of that nature, and how they measure if a planet is like ours, and that technology, which the James Webb is doing on, how to measure the gases and how it's done. And it was just phenomenal. And what was funny is my aunt was like, I didn't know Pluto wasn't a planet no more, but it just goes to show you how science changes with new facts. And then it was a re-education on, well, what do we consider a planet? And there's certain criteria that have to be met in order for a celestial body to be considered a planet. So, that was a nice little kind of reintroduction to science and some relearning, even for my 79-year-old aunt. So that was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, it's always good when you can learn something new. I feel like it. But yeah, with this instrument here, man, we in for a lot of changes. Well, I wouldn't say changes. I mean, I don't know about changes, but we about to find out, a lot of stuff, and that's a bad booger there. I mean, 20 years to build so many billions of dollars.
About 10 billion.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth every penny if you ask me.
It's already worth it. They went over it because of the pandemic. But like we were saying earlier when we did a show, lots of countries are involved, lots of scientists are involved. And again, this is something we need to keep up with, because this is some phenomenal technology. So we just always need to be right there on stage with the rest to understand what's going on.
Call them. I'll forward you.
You okay? But just to understand what's like going on in the world, what's going on with science, and we always need to be a part of that. I had seen in the chat, because I stay in the chats for the James Webb Telescope, the live plays that they do all the time, and a gentleman was like, "This is going to breed a whole new set of scientists," and that was exciting. And so I'm building an altar to my ancestors, praying to whoever God that we definitely get in that seat and front seat of cultivating new scientists with this amazing endeavor. I'm being facetious and funny, but yeah, definitely. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the future.
That's a fact. So what's up, bro?
And shit, man, posted up. I just fall through for the interesting convo.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey yo, what's good, huh? And y'all ain't back far enough yet to see God. God ain't finna be that close on your first shot of the telescope. You think you just gonna see God? Like, come on, man, he way back there. Y'all tripping with that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's super funny.
I think in terms of life though, like shit, life could have already happened when it stinks hundreds of times, bro. In different areas already.
Facts.
Facts. I agree.
The possibilities is endless, but just with the vastness and the amount of material that's in the universe, like I said, it would be more amazing if it wasn't.
Yeah.
If we was the only life in the universe, that would be more amazing than finding life in the universe. You see what I'm saying? Because the possibility of it being an abundance of life in the universe, the probability is way higher than it not being in. You know what I mean? Versus us being the only life, the possibility is immensely more greater for the possibility of Earth being abundant of life being abundant in the universe versus being us being the only ones. So if we don't find nothing in the universe, right? And then we only been looking for about what, 90 years, right? So I mean, just think we only been looking for about 90. That's nothing. That mean we just opened our eyes. You feel me? Like we ain't even turned our head yet. You know, with the vastness of the universe, we just opened our eyes to it, right? And able to, looking at different ways we can detect life. I was watching a video, and it was saying that the building blocks that created, not created, but the building blocks that gave rise to life on this earth is the most common elements that's in the universe, right? So just knowing things like that, right? If the things that produce life on this earth is abundant throughout the whole universe, then this thing is replicatable on throughout the universe billions of times over. You know what I mean? Billions of times over. And we don't need, and we need to get out of the notion to think that the only way that life can thrive is the way that it thrives on Earth, right? We need to get out of that mode, because you have extremophiles on Earth. Just the different terrains that life exists in on Earth shows you that, life can exist, on planets that just don't have our set parameter of things that life thrives on just for Earth. Like, you got shit that live in volcanoes and gas vaults and what's those things called? Tardigrades, right? When you look at a tardigrade, man, those things can live damn near anywhere. So, and they said tardigrade can exist in Earth, can survive space travel. If I'm not, I know, man, Corey talked about that one day. Go ahead, Joe. I know. You was about to say something?
No, but Black African power was good, was happening, a well-organized lie. Defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. Pseudo killers on deck, man. We chilling over here on the Real Black Atheist channel, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, Sosa, what's good with you, man? Really, yo? What it do? What it do? What it do?
Yeah, man. You already know what it is, man. We always show up to share what we know, learn what we don't know, man, and bang on pseudos, man. Pseudo killers on deck via the Real Black Atheist channel.
Yeah, banging on them pseudos, man. Hey, Anthony, what's good with you, man? Pseudo killer official, man. #1 man in the quote unquote space age African astronomy club, man. What's good, man? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's happening with you, my brother? Peace to everybody. And I just want to say, when you're scientifically literate, they can't drag you down and beat you up with experience.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Hey, Chef Anel, the shit starter. What it do, man? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's up? I'm chilling. You know, just glad to be on here. Hope we have a good conversation. Hope we can stimulate each other and, you know, at least get one fact out of the show tonight.
We start arguing.
Before we end up down in the motherfucking Great Rift Rally.
We ain't gonna end up there tonight. I don't feel like it.
Hilarious. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
We're gonna be all right. We ain't going down there today. We wanna. Can y'all hear me? Y'all still hear me? Juju, the name Juju for a reason. How you doing? What it do? Pseudo killer in the deck. What's up with you, Juju? What it do? What it do? What it do?
I'm chilling. Back in Florida, chilling.
All right, back in Florida. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, keeping that positive mind and outlook. I hope.
Absolutely.
Strongest muscle on your body is your mind.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, we James Webbed up. We all into it now. We in the sweet spot, right? We had conversations prior to James Webb showing us pictures. We talked about the best. What? Hold on. No, it's inside the cabinet, little man, in the turnaround. Soy sauce right there. You look. It's the same thing. Man, my son.
He don't want the bottle soy sauce. He want the soy sauce that come from the Chinese store.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, I'm giving the one from the Chinese store. It's sushi, but the sauce to go on it is there. Anyway,
Mari's better for you.
The point I want to make here is that we've had straight up arguments that started to cause a division, right? There was a reason for those arguments. We don't just argue over here, just to argue over here, man. We've seen how it all plays out over the last 10 years or so. Okay. Most people watching are familiar with the shows. Some people will even go back far enough to the Real Black Atheist shows in Atlanta, Black Atheists of Atlanta, right? We should know. People are familiarized with the information brought on Sarnet's platform, Amaral Squad, and all that, right? So I realize, right? I never underestimate the people watching our show, and the point is, life is a game that you got to participate in. So I always want an intelligent audience, right? Like if I just got it, then it don't make sense. If I can't keep it, right, then I can't give it away. That's crazy. I don't want to know. So we've raised an intelligent audience over here. We have raised an intellectual group of followers, right? That will later on become leaders in their own right for what they want to do. Pseudo killers is a prime example of that. Fans, right? Like, man, you know I'm a fan of the Amaral Squad, right? You know I'm a fan of Kofi, right? You know I ain't gonna mention the rest of that shit. But there's good reason for that. But we all watch everything at all times. So I never want to miscalculate the level of intelligence that the people have. Hell, I be thinking I'm intelligent about some things, right? And I hope that the collective have done a great job of raising the level, and that same shit just can't get promoted. It don't fly over their heads no more. So when we have a conversation about scientific literacy, everybody on board. People are watching. The fans is watching. Hell, I'm watching. Chef watching. Juju watching. We all see how it play out. And when somebody says something stupid, they be like, "Skirt. What did they just say? That ain't that don't." You go on the NASA websites. You go on the ancient cosmology. You be like, that don't make no sense. So I can't pull the wool over your eyes, right? So when it's time to knock it off, then it's time to knock it off. So now the people we've raised the level of the game. The people in the game now coach the game. That's how the game is played. So as we coach the game and we raise the level of the players that will one day coach the game, some shit you just gotta get rid of. That's the game. That's the game of scientific literacy. What you thought was it may change in the twinkling of an eye. So we already know we're not playing the Africans did this, they did that. When it came to the Big Bang, you don't even try it. Because if you try it, the intelligent people, right, that we have raised to intelligence, that will raise our intelligence, are gonna look at you like you're crazy. We was having a conversation about African cosmology, European cosmology, European early on purpose to have us ready for these moments. Because if the Egyptians would have known a Big Bang, we would have seen the waters of none when that goddamn telescope located 1 million miles away kicked off, and we didn't see it. So now what we supposed to tell the people? Right. So the conversation is for us to be ready for these moments where we're not just looking at the pictures like we slap crazy. We're looking at the pictures and saying, damn, that's beautiful. Man, I'm seeing the building blocks of this. Man, we seeing it back 13. Anthony gonna give us the precise, or maybe Juju, the precise accuracy of how far they seen back. But they somewhere in 13 billion years in that time machine. Them pictures you seen came out the time machine at 13 billion something.
Yep.
Fucking amazing. And you can't be confused with the African cosmology or God the earth was formed and the void and form out of the what? No. For you to see clear, to see what it is you seeing, man, all that's got to be over here. You got to say, what the hell is that? What am I looking at? That's interesting. We did the whole, all that, the band, the bike. This is not the place for that, y'all. This is not the place. Man, when I show y'all something, man, these people are actually looking at the atmospheres and seeing what elements it is. Oh, my fault. We got joke for having that show. Mr. Anthony, did we not have that show? Did we not have that show talking about how? Remember, I went through the whole stage of how they know. How can they look in another star system and see and know the elements there? I explained it all. Did we not, Anthony?
Yeah. That was the show you talked about Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
See?
And the Bronson burner.
See? What about the shit you talked about? What about all the shit? What about that? Yeah. Now the people has been found out show. They're ready for the moment. They looking at that shit saying, damn. Now, I see now. Okay. I see how they can identify the atmosphere and the elements and know. Oh, suppose we was Africa, the Big Bang. Then what? Oh, I ain't gonna deal with Brunson. That's a white guy. He's racist. I'm not that nigga. Then what? where would we be right now? And see, it's all playing out in front of our faces. It's all playing out. It's where it's supposed to be. It's exactly where it's supposed to be. People that follow the pseudo killers, the real black atheists, right, are comfortable in their awareness and their understanding, and are comfortable enough to say, wow, what a technology. That is interesting what we're now learned in 2 days. Now, the scientists are on the case, and we're going to detail this, right? And we're going to keep detailing it, right? Because this is essential. This is, let me give y'all something. In the 1960s, when they was in the space race to get to the moon, right? And they touched that goddamn moon, you knew where the hell you was at when they made that statement. One giant step for something. What was it? The one step for man and one small step for man, one giant step for man. You knew where the hell you was at.
Get it right. Say that right, bro.
What is it? Kick it. I don't know it. Say it. What is it?
Was it one small step for man, one giant step for mankind, or something like that?
What is it, Chef? Do you know? How about you, Sosa?
I think Jolanda right. Say it again, Jolanda. The man that took the step. So it was one small step for man, one giant step
for mankind.
It's a deep goddamn statement. What the hell was they talking about?
They was talking about the dude who took the first step on the moon. That was a small step. But the fact that we was on the moon and walking was a giant step for mankind.
Facts.
Ha! Yeah. Because you don't even get to the James Webb knowing how to send that motherfucker 1,000,000 miles in the shade until you have the ability to get to the moon. I always tell you it's steps around this joint.
A methodology.
It's a step, yo, to get
they
to
said
the
leap.
moon.
They said leap. It was one
small step for man, one great leap for mankind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they knew they was on to something. And I don't want to hear the white boy thing, because you got the sisterhood in full effect.
Right.
Y'all get the book Hidden Figures.
Correct.
What's the sister's name exactly? Damn, come on, Juju. Don't let me down.
I'm gonna have to Google.
We will get that sister's name right. Because she actually used some ancient mathematics. She brought some ancient mathematics back that the Greeks had. And she actually figured out how to, get back. You got to set the, the Earth is a moving goddamn target, in case y'all didn't know. Right? You got to understand the trajectory. When you leave, you got to be able to get back. And you got to get back at a certain angle, or else you'll burn up coming through Earth's atmosphere. So the angle got to be right, and all that else, you're going to kill the astronauts. Right? You got the Van Allen belt. That's the belt of radiation that's around Earth. And you got to hit it a certain way where you're not in it as long. See, people try that. They can't get past the Van Allen belt. They did it. And they had the instruments in the plane, in the rocket, that measured how much radiation it was going to be. At what angle you had to come back. Anyway, she had the math that got all that right. And the astronauts trusted her. They ain't trust anybody else. They were like, I'm not doing it unless she do the equations. So we're not hearing it's the white person thing. No, it wasn't. It was collective human endeavor to which African Americans thoroughly participated in. One of the sisters actually helped run a damn computer because they couldn't get the shit started up right. The other sister got the math right, and the other lady was like an engineer. Three sisters, right? Go watch the show. Great show for your family to watch. And I will have those names together and won't forget their names again.
Catherine.
That's how serious they was. Go ahead.
Catherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughn, and Mary Jackson. It's in the chat for those who like to go search for more.
You want to show a picture of them?
No. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can come up with a good one.
You want to say something, Chef?
No, I was joking. I saying we didn't see no picture of them.
Yeah, this is so we're not doing that. We're not playing that whole 1960. Oh, we're not doing the white man signs. No, we're not. We want to know what a light year is, and we want to know how long it takes to travel in a light year. Right. So let me show my screen here. We get that straight. That's important. That's a very, very important. Like, what's the speed of light? How long is a light year? And it's the small things that we build on the foundation, man. Okay. We come to this website. I'm gonna put it in there for y'all. All right. .gov. Right. NASA.gov, grc.nasa.gov. Credible site, right? And so right here it says, how long is a light year? A light year is a measure of distance, right? See? Not time. That's the first thing you got to understand here. They all mess it up, right? When you look at time, right? You know what I'm saying? When you look at your watch, time on Earth today, you time. But that's not what they're talking about when they say a light year. Once again, light year is a measurement of distance, not time. It is the total distance that the beam of light is moving in a straight line travel in 1 year. There you go. That's it. All right. Let's move here. Okay. UCBS, science line. All right. Always use the college university's websites. Let me see if I can put that in. I'm gonna put this in the hold on. I'm gonna put this in the back chat. I'm gonna make sure y'all get these. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the back chat. Hey Gigi, maybe can you share this real quick? Or somebody?
If I can get to the back chat.
You can get to the back chat. Ha ha.
Yeah, to show the hold on.
Ha ha.
Here we go.
Ha ha. Here you go. There's both of them.
I was trying to share the artist. Got it.
All right. So let me get back. We're in a nice little groove now. Some basic shit you need to know. All right, right here. Okay. How long would it take to travel 1 light year? Right? Okay. Let's see. It says light years are a measurement in distance, just like anything else. They correspond to the distance that light travels in 1 year, right? So if moving at 1/10 of speed of light will travel 1 light year, and hold on, let me see, hold on. All right, let me see. Light years are measurements of distance, just like anything else. They correspond to the distance that light travels in 1 year. So if light travels 1 light year in 1 year, by definition, then something moving at 1/10 of the speed of light will travel 1 light year in 10 years. All right, let me see. 1 second. End up talking about like a big year. It's crazy. Hold on, I want to get to the real. Hold on, man. Damn it. 1 second, man. Share this. Let me get you. Because that probably is a little confusing. 1/10 for the light year. I ain't gonna get that. Hold on.
Explanation of it is even more profound.
Huh?
When it talks about the butt, that's deep.
Oh, the what?
So it turns out that weird things can happen when you're traveling at near the speed of light.
Oh, you was reading that?
Oh.
All right, we can get to that next. I just want to get the base, then y'all can dive through. Hold on, I can't believe I messed that up. Wait. Oh. Can't believe I ain't used the simple shit. I went to the complicated. My fault. Apologize. We're gonna get this straight though. All right.
Where the hell is Brendan at? Where the hell Brendan at?
Oh, he probably. All right, so here we go. Where we go? Hold on 1 second. All right. You will use today's technology. No, I don't want to use it. I got to be careful with these. I want to get y'all a good, solid website. Oh, man. How I mess it up. Yeah, right here, NASA Space for kids. Yeah, good one. All right, let me share the screen here. We'll do the simple shit. This is what we're gonna have to do. Here you go. Bam. Okay, so for most space objects, we use light years to describe their distance. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 Earth year. 1 light year is about, look, 6 trillion miles or 9 trillion kilometers. That is a 6 with 12 zeros behind it. So look, this is the problem right here. See, this is an issue right here. All right, so 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles. So you can do, so it can travel. Listen, so imagine if something is 1 light year away. It's going to be 6 trillion miles. Let me look you in the face for that. This is the problem, right? 6 trillion miles. So if something is 1 light year away, that's 6 trillion miles. Now, the James Webb traveled 1 million miles, right? 1 million miles. We talking about 6 trillion miles. So when you talk about 40 light years away, right? Andromeda is the closest galaxy. Hey, Anthony, how many miles is Andromeda away? How many light years away? 2 light years? What is it? 4 what?
Yeah, it's at about 2.5 million light years.
Oh, million light years?
Yeah, 2.5 million light years.
And that's the closest galaxy.
Yeah. Now we got, well, that's the closest major galaxy. You have the the small and large Magellanic Cloud, which are considered dwarf galaxies. They're a little closer. They're like 100,000 light years away. And the other is like 110,000 light years, something like that. But you can only see them from the southern hemisphere. But yeah, Andromeda is the closest major galaxy to us, and it's 2.5 million light years.
So you got Canis major dwarf galaxy. Then you said it then?
The small Magellanic Cloud and the large Magellanic Cloud. They're considered dwarf galaxies, though.
Yeah, nearest galaxies. Yeah, let me see. You got nearest galaxies. Man.
And then I think Triangulum would be next after Andromeda. It's called a Triangulum. And right, those so make up the local group.
Canis Minor dwarf galaxy is about 25,000 light years away. Yep, let me see which is the Stargarus dwarf elliptical galaxies, huh?
That's a lot of math to be figuring out.
70,000 light years away. Oh man, 70,000 light years. So I say all that to say, the point I just like to make is that it's the sheer distance. So even if, and we talked about this, Chef, so let's just say there was, let's just say, man, there is, because 100 million, 200 million suns in the Milky Way galaxy, suns give rise to planets, right? Atmospheres, whole 9 yards, right? right? So without a doubt, right, I would bet my money there's life. Now, people dive off to make it complex life to do that. Would you say, Chef?
No, go ahead. You kicking.
And people will dive out there and make it the complex, whatever it is. No. So whatever it is that you think is there, you're not gonna be able to get to it. So for instance, like humans, 350,000 years, 190 roughly Homo sapiens, sapien Rift Valley, 350 Morocco, archaic Homo sapien, South Africa. Okay, think about that. So let's just say we just at 350,000 years it took us to get you to this point. We can send a daggone thing out there, right? Man, suppose something was 24 light years away. By the time to get there, our ass ain't gonna be around. Remember, 99% of all life forms have been extinct on planet Earth. So I imagine that that's gonna be pretty much how it is everywhere. That life don't even make it long as you want it to make it. 3.5 billion years life on Earth to get complexed. That in the last 350,000 years, get complex life forms that can talk and send some shit out there. So you still could be life, but still not have to be like ain't no monkey gonna send something out into space. Ain't no cricket gonna do that. Right? And the monkey and the chimpanzee is definitely complex life. So even with complex life, there's still a certain thing you gotta be able to do. And maybe the thing we do ain't even that important. See, we human centric. So the thing we do, we think that's the most important thing that everything should do. And it's not. Grasshoppers, crickets, termites, right? Termites are a couple million years old, y'all. They're definitely very successful. The coronavirus has colonized the globe. Less than a year. How long it take humans to colonize the globe? We couldn't even get out of it. It took us 350,000 years to get out of Africa, let alone anything else, let alone go around the globe. Right. Insects been colonizing. Viruses been colonizing. So who really smart? And I ain't got them insects killing themselves anytime soon. 350 million years. Oh, man. Insects, bro. Ants. Farming before humans. I talked about that. Yeah, so we're a little slow. So have another group of slow people like us, 72,000 light years away, bro. Y'all ain't never hooking up. Y'all gonna be dead first.
Yeah, but that's if you're thinking of it in terms of like us. I think that may be somewhat problematic because the only working model we have is this one. And we may think that that's the only way, but there could be thousands of other ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I mean? We know there's things that we don't know, and there's things that we don't even know we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So in time, like I think I even heard Neil deGrasse Tyson say, like, it would be like, like he wouldn't expect it to be like some bipedal situation, like he thought he gave more reference to like the Blob when he spoke about, like, you know what I mean? Like, we maybe should expect to see it in our form, like some bipedal type organism, like, you know what I mean? It might be a lot different.
Yeah, we centric to, we oh my God, like the whole thing revolves around us. Look at all your religions, yo. All the religions revolve around a tribe. Yeah, it take us humans to make it global. Like the Hebrew religion wasn't no global act. None of them had the global shit. Would you say, Chef?
No, go ahead.
Stop. Oh, yeah, none of that shit, none of it was global, nigga. None of it. Not the Egyptian story wasn't global. Not the Hebrew story wasn't global. Not the Bantu cosmology wasn't talking about. No, none of that. Knock it off. It's talking about their reference, their orientation. That's what they was talking about.
Yeah, and like, man, we babies, bro. Like 10,000 years since the decline of hunter-gatherers, but like niggas been at this shit for like 30 seconds in real time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I think we got to keep that shit in perspective. Like 500 years ago, like nigga was on horseback and shit. Like shit. You feel me? Like, hey, come on, man.
400 years ago, we was thinking it was all right to enslave somebody.
Yeah. I'm saying
So
like you know, 500 years ago, a nigga in Russia ain't had to worry about a nigga in North America messing with them. Now we can blow a nigga up in Russia.
Check it
laying
out.
down.
Space.com, they say they have new tools. One is called the Gaia mission. Another one is made by the European Space Agency, the ESA. But these instruments measure trying to map and count how many stars is in the Milky Way alone, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, they are up to 1.7 billion stars in the Milky Way alone. It's crazy.
That's you said 1 billion. That's crazy, yo.
We can't even fathom that. We don't really know what that means.
Yeah, but hold on. It gets crazy.
Shit.
Right? The current estimate is between 100 to 400 billion stars.
Yeah.
In one galaxy. In our little Milky.
That's right.
That's crazy.
We're
only back.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can't even fathom that shit.
You can't.
And it's really that, hey Chef, that Gaia it's really it can't get all the stars because you know it's so much of spots. The on the other side of the galaxy, you know, it's blocked.
Exactly.
But it's mapping a lot of stars. That thing got its own catalog, and it found it discovered a star cluster not too far away from Sirius A. So, I mean, you got a star cluster up there that ain't nobody ever knew about that's close to that star.
The Dogon know about it.
The unseen, you know about that.
Yeah. The Dogon know about it, but yeah, man, that 400 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone. So just think if 50% of them had those stars had planets that orbit them, right? Man, just the amount of the possibilities is like Earth will be duplicated millions of times over. Just in our galaxy alone, Earth, the randomness, right? The replication of the same things happening, right? The same condition is arising would have to be in the millions just in our galaxy alone. It's crazy. Crazy. Go ahead, Juju.
No, I was agreeing. I was definitely agreeing with you.
Yeah, the mathematical probability. The mathematical probability is there, right? Is undeniable, right?
They found a lot of planets in the habitable zone of a lot of stars. So, you know, Webb will be able to look at those planets and check out those atmospheres, and there's certain things that they'll find in them atmospheres, you know, that life produces.
Carbon monoxide, right?
That's gonna give it a stronger look, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and that again, let's define life, right? Hold on, let's look this up. Because
in terms of life or complex life, it's be a little different if you're talking about just life in general versus a more complex form of life like humans.
Yeah, but see that's where it get tricky, right? Because we want to call our form of life complex. Like that's the, you know, life according to Wiki. All right, It says, no, I don't like wiki definition. Wiki definition phony, y'all. Trust me. Wikipedia can't do everything. Trust me. Where the fuck is the dictionary definition? This is crazy.
The definition of life?
Okay, I got it. The Merriam-Webster. All right. Let me see. The quality that distinguishes a vital and functioning being from a dead. No, that's not it. Yo, I had the damn definition before the show started.
I got the noun version of the condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction.
No, I got it. I got it. It says physiological. How do you define life? Physiological. Physiological definitions of life are popular. Life is defined as any system capable of performing functions such as eating, metabolizing, exerting, breathing, moving, growing, reproducing, and responding to external stimuli. I like that definition. That's because it's broad.
Like that. Hey, Sosa.
Yeah.
All right, read that. That's the slick shit you want to read right here.
Sure. Yeah, shit.
You can't see it?
Hold on. I can do it.
I can read it if you want me.
Unshare it.
Unshare it?
Oh, I can do it like this.
All right, you want me to unshare it?
How much you want to read? I do it like this.
Till you get it right. You know, interesting. This shit is a trip.
Just tell me not to stop it.
Just make it bigger with your fingers.
You want me to unshare that?
No, I do it like this. Tell me y'all can hear it.
Huh?
T turns out that weird things can happen when you're traveling at near the speed of light. Say you were on a spaceship moving at 1/10 the speed of light, and you're leaving Earth for some planet 1 light year away. I stay on Earth and watch you travel.
Okay.
And indeed, from my perspective, it takes you 10 years to get to that planet. But because you're moving at near the speed of light, it turns out that I see time passing more slowly for you than for me. That is, every time I watch ticks down a minute, I see a clock on your spaceship tick down a little less than 1 minute. That means that from your perspective, on the spaceship, it takes you less than 10 years to get there. The difference in this case is pretty small. If you do out the math, it turns out that you feel it taking you about 99.4% of 10 years. That means that you feel your trip as being about 20 days shorter than it seems to me.
Technology ain't no joke.
And they say if you project it out further than that, it'd be like they put that shit up, and they get into what they call time dilation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where like it said when you get up to like the speed of light, to them, what it said, from their point of view, it takes them 1 year looking at it from that distant planet, but from your point of view, it takes a little over an hour. You know what I'm saying? So you move at the speed of light. From your perspective, you get there in about an hour. You know what I'm saying? But from my perspective, when I do a clock, it looked like about a year. Shit crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. There you have it. Who knew? Right. Nobody in the Nile Valley knew. Wouldn't have known it. Didn't have to know it. Wouldn't have known it. Didn't need to know it. Wouldn't have made no sense to know it. It's like having a tank in the Green Sahara. It was too many things you would have to have a tank. I think we forget about that. Like, yeah, they created this, that. Wait a minute. You got to be able to mine certain metals, first of all, right? Right. Then you got to have the fuel to be able to burn it. You have to know all about that. Right. You have to have the parts to fix it when it breaks down. And the hard part is you would have to have roads that could stand the weight of a damn tank.
I think them Greeks was trying to damn measure the speed of light though. think way back in like then the BC time. Know how close they came to it, but they was trying.
They was fighting for the smallest particles too.
I don't know about that.
I think it was the Greeks. Yeah,
They would have had to know what a photon was. We got to look that up.
Ding, we got our first. Where you at, Anthony? Where you at?
Oh yeah.
You familiar with that?
I'm not familiar with the Greeks coming up with I mean, looking into it, I'm not sure. I hadn't heard about that.
Make that statement again. What'd you say? That the Greeks was trying to measure speed of light. Huh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where that's at? I know you got it somewhere.
I'm looking for that. I'm looking for it real quick. Like I said, I think they was attempting to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I forgot the little shit that they was doing. We'll find it. Try to find a good site. First recorded discussion of the speed of light was Aristotle. Let me find a good site. Yeah, go ahead. I'll try to find something.
Scientists have been trying to study the speed of light since the ancient Greeks. Most ancient Greek astronomers believed, amongst other things, that the speed of light was effectively infinite. They had no way to test this educated guess, however. That's what I got. That's crazy that they could even contemplate the speed of light. Like that's, to think.
Nigga be even thinking about that shit.
Yeah, what would make them even, man, them Greeks was on some shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep, though.
Crazy.
Nah. Nah, in the Nile Valley. Let me stop them.
They was close to the Nile Valley, though.
Oh, shit, they was close. The only way they could know that because it was... Okay.
They studied in the temple of Delphi.
That's funny. You know what I mean? Delphi.
Whatever that temple was, that Dr. Bennett.
Hey, but you know something about that when you was talking about that web and we seeing, okay, they looking back with 13 point some billion years in the past. It's that light, what we getting that hit Webb, that object is not in the same place
no more.
You know what I'm saying? When that light left it.
Right.
Because you got what they call, and they can detect it, it's the cosmic web. And it's the universe and all these galaxies and everything are, they're like streamed through the universe like a filament. And and there's big voids that's created, in this web. And that's what's expanding. It's the space in between the objects that's expanding and not necessarily the objects moving away. So it's that object is not where, it's long gone from where it was when the light left it. So there's things that we'll never ever see, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll be then got way too far before the light will ever reach us. I mean, that's just, dude.
It's amazing.
Man. The vastness.
We don't even know what we already missed. Like,
for real.
It's past the event horizon. It's gone. You know what I mean? Like, we'll never see it. We'll never see it. We'll never know it existed. We have no, you know what I mean? And we'll never create nothing that can catch it. Because it's speeding up once it reached it. Because it's crazy.
It's so much.
It's too much, man.
The farther away it is,
the faster it's moving.
The faster the space is expanding. So it's moving, it's going away faster. And and then you got some objects where the light done already passed us.
Right.
Because I think one of them galaxies I brought up, it's called GNZ11. They measured it and it was like 13.3 billion light years, distance away from us. But the light that we got from it, when they did that, do the mathematics, they got formulas for it. That light, when that light left that object, it was more like, I think they say like 20 million light years away. But the expansion of space took that light and stretched it. That's where that red shift comes in. And it stretches that light. It's traveling, but the space that it's traveling through is growing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like trying to go up a down escalator. You steady moving, but you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's what creates that red shift, makes that light stretch out. And that's how they can tell where the object was when the light that we get from it, where it was and where it's at now. That spectroscopy, it ain't no joke.
Yeah, I was reading like a couple, probably a year ago when we was talking about this real heavy. I had read that the viewable sky that we see today, 100 years is going to change. Like, so we're a generation that's living where we can see things that a couple generations, they're not going to be able to see because of the expansion of the universe. Like, so I said, man, that's crazy. Like, so it's things that our machines are going to be able to detect that in 100 years, the machines are not going to be able to detect some of those things because they're going to be already have moved past the point of detection. I mean, stuff like that just blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. Like every time you pick up an article or skim through an article, you find something more amazing. And just to think that it's people that work in these fields, man, like, and they are making these groundbreaking discoveries and dealing with all of this information on a daily basis, man. So it's a lot to grasp. It's a lot. And it's awe-inspiring. It's more, I would say, it is more awe-inspiring than religion is, right? The universe is more fascinating than anything that our imaginations can come up with. So we ain't even got to make up shit. All we got to do is pick up a science book, and that'll freak us out right there. You know what I mean? Just the universe itself, right? Life itself. That shit is already trippy enough. Right? So you ain't got to make up nothing. That's what kills me about religions. Right? You don't have to make up nothing. Just look at look, the world around you is a mystery enough. Right? For you to have to make up something. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Open your fridge. If you can just sit there and contemplate how your refrigerator work, that shit can be taxing on your brain. You know what I mean? So why make up shit? You feel me? Try to figure out laces, right? And these small stitches in your shoe that wears damn near the leather is not even detectable. The stitching on it ain't damn near detectable no more. Just think about simple shit like that. That should be amazing to me, but I'm a simple type motherfucker, so. Go ahead.
See how a nigga get the stitching on it. Why they don't become untied when you playing, yo? Because some shoestrings come untied, yo.
Yeah. They done figured out ways around that, man. Shit. Yeah, man. It's enough mystifying things out there, man. Like, I'll tell you, just looking at your smartphone, right? That's just amazing. You know what I mean? It's satellites and stuff that run all of this. And these things is damn orbiting the earth. Right? Man, it's crazy. It's just.
All right, y'all see the screen, right?
Nah, what's that?
All right. All righty. So Webb spectrum showcase galaxies. So y'all see it up top, right? That's it. So you see this image is 13.1 billion years, ladies and gentlemen. That's a long damn time right there. Right? So if you look right here, you got spectroscopy. Okay? And let me see. Spectroscopy is a branch of science concerned with the investigation of measurements of spectra produced when matter interacts with or emits electromagnetic radiation. So look at this. You see the hydrogen, you see the oxygen. So the hydrogen, the oxygen that's in our body was made in these galaxies and these suns and these stars 13.1 billion years ago. Like Chef was saying, that's spectacular at that point. Wow. 13.1 billion years. So let me see. I want to pronounce this right. That's NIR space. What's this? Micro stuffle. Am I saying it right? Shuttle. Yeah, I got that right. I got it right. I got it right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Micro shuttles are a new technology that was developed for the James Webb telescope mission. So they use brand new technology, bro. I'm letting you know that they know how, so now when they start looking at stuff, well, we can tell now that water right there, like that area is too hot. So that's going to be like gas, right? But water comes in what? Solid, liquid, and gas. You feeling me? But the fact that they know that, and you know what I'm saying, like that's deep. Look out. So at 13.1 billion years, they can tell, what's in that atmosphere, bro, and it come back like this. In one day. It's over with, bro. This is a game changer, yo. So what I was saying, y'all thought I forgot. I was talking about how people realize where they was when man stepped on the moon. You gonna realize where you was, right? When that James Webb sent them first pictures back. I was driving in the car, talking to Vance and them, Chef and them, Brendan and them, Kent. That's where I was at. Talking about, wow. Right? You looking at the scientists, they was crying when they seen that. Crying.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed. Now, I done been through too much shit in my life to be all that for some damn pictures.
Hey, but you know one thing, though? I mean, it took 20 years to build that thing.
Yeah,
so
that
you
was
got
their
some people
hard work, yo.
They whole life wrapped up in their thing, their whole career.
Yeah, that's their hard work, man. Just think, man, you sent some shit into space. You don't know if that shit gonna work. That motherfucker,
Right.
Look, that motherfucker had to go up there. It had to get up there. It had to travel to a certain spot, right? And then it had to unfold like a transformer, right? And then all of the systems had to come online. Man, that is a lot, yo. That shit is a lot. If you did, man, when they went through all that it took, right, to get that thing operational, to get to this level, man, it had to be some apprehension and some fear that something would go wrong, that they didn't do everything right. And I know they went over everything 100,000 times, but still, yo, all of these little hundreds of thousands of circuits and everything in the computers on board, yo, anything can go wrong, yo.
I mean, we have control of some things, but we can't control everything.
Exactly.
So once we put it out there,
it's out there.
Threat.
You can't bring it back. You can't go up there with a screwdriver and let me tighten this back up. Nah, that motherfucker up there, it is what it is. So the fact that all of them systems came on and they was able to, start to execute what they had planned, man. You would cry if you did some shit like that.
So it's already had some damage that it's sustained, and still it's done an impeccable job. So, I mean, wow.
We ran up there and got knocked off.
That's funny.
A piece of something hit a piece of asteroid, something went right off the bat. Wow.
Yeah, that would have knocked us back about 20 years, yo.
Yeah.
And the reason why, because they would have been so disheartened, right, from all that hard work. You got to gear back up to do that shit again. Ain't nobody just going to jump out the gate and say, all right, well, let's build another one. That one just got fucked up. Nah, that shit going to set, man, that shit going to set you back 20 years, man.
It's made to last about 20 years, the James Webb, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so if it would have got hit by something,
it took 20 years to build and 20 years to make that. Dude, that's actually more.
But see, the next one is already in the development stage.
Right.
It's predecessor, because the technology that went into this one, they could already foresee the technology that was being made now, so they already knew where they wanted to go with it. That's amazing.
Oh man, this technology for
just like and gain a function though. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? They were preparing for the future. They are. We always are.
This technology for Webb it's been in play in Hawaii at the Keck Observatory, with the mirror shapes and adaptive optics and all that stuff there. So, it's I guess it's new to most people because all the publicity, but that Keck Observatory in Hawaii, that's a beast right there, dude. And it's got the same type of mirror like Webb got. That's where they got the idea for the Webb mirror design. They had already been using it with their Keck Observatory out in Hawaii.
Wow, that's interesting. Who knew that? Yeah.
Anthony knew it.
Damn. Anthony knew it. The hell's going on?
They got but they already working on Webb replacement and Hubble's replacement too, because they learned a lot with Hubble. I don't know if y'all know, when they first launched Hubble, man, it was messed up. The mirror on Hubble was jacked up. But Hubble is close, so they was able to design some computers and stuff, and they actually gave Hubble a pair of glasses because all the pictures was blurry because the mirror was off, but they didn't do them extensive checks before they launched, and it got up there, man, for about I want to say about 2 or 3 years, man. Hubble was just up there doing nothing because everything was blurry. You couldn't see nothing. But they was able to, with the space shuttle missions, they was able to go up there and, they found a solution and fix it. So they learned a lot with that went into this James Webb. And like I said, I think it's called the LUVOR, LUVOR, something like that. But it's going to be the successor to Webb. And that joke about 2 or 3 times bigger than Webb. So they're going bigger, and it's going to get better and better. They ain't joking. They ain't playing around. They trying to find out what's going on at the beginning of the universe.
So yeah, with these images, they actually they got a whole team that work on the color. It's a whole field. I forget the name of it. right? But these are just some beautiful. Let me show y'all some of the images, man. These are some beautiful images, man.
Gorgeous.
Like shit like this. So
That
yeah,
looks
they
like
do
the
doctor.
ocean. It's so beautiful.
Mm. That orange, that's like around the sun. But they actually
What is
docked
that
up the
supposed to be?
photos.
What is that supposed to be?
Huh?
What is it supposed to be?
I think it's the sun. Actually, and that orange and stuff is the you know the radiation and shit around it. I believe that's what that was. If I recall, that's what that is. Let me see if we can actually find it. But I know it's a sun and all that orange around that.
That's
What is it?
That's a supernova ribbon.
Supernova.
I think it's the Ring Nebula, I believe they call it, the Southern Ring Nebula. But it's a
sun, right? Exploding sun, correct? Am I wrong?
Star that exploded.
All right. Okay.
See that star it's a star that exploded. So I think it may be a neutron star, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you that. I think it was.
But it's a supernova ring.
I'm not gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, Paragon says a supernova. It says it's two stars colliding.
That's what it is?
That's I'm reading the chat. That's a Paragon saying.
Here you go. Now we in it. We in it now. Yeah. Let the tip behold. You supposed to say, behold.
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 I'm done.
That's some behold shit right there, yo. I'm trying to tell you, yo. Yeah.
And these pictures are comparisons, I believe. One is Webb and one is Hubble, if I'm not mistaken.
What? Oh man.
Yeah, these are comparison pictures.
Wow. That's why you hear that, bro. Clip the madness.
Yeah, that's
Hubble a beast.
Yeah,
that's
Hubble ain't no joke, man. But Hubble just can't see in that infrared like Webb. See all that red? See you don't around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
The red shell on the outside. See, Hubble is built for mostly for visual, and it can detect a little ultraviolet. But they've taken instruments up there to give it some infrared capabilities. But Webb is straight infrared. That's how it deals with all three wavelengths of the infrared. And that's heat. Infrared is the heat signature. Mm-hmm. So it can see a whole lot more of what Hubble can't, because Hubble don't have that type of capability.
Yeah, man, that whole thing is wow. You gotta think about that, yo. Think about how large those objects are we looking at. Think about how large you can't even, man, we ain't even discovered, we can't even travel to the other end of our damn galaxy. Yo. That's why this is crazy.
Do you have that one of the Carina Nebula?
Well, which one?
It's the one, it's kind of like a full frame picture. It's a big old ass cloud with stars in front of it.
He's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it.
You see it? You send it to me.
It should be
that's my favorite one.
On right now,
Huh?
It was one of it's the pretty pink one.
I know.
It looks like a close-up version of the Milky Way, kinda.
You seen it on here?
I don't see it on yours, but it's like the first one. Hold on, let me see if I can get it real quick.
Yeah, it was in that first 5.
Yes, it's the first 5 photos. That's why I kept sending you them links. I wasn't being funny. Hold on. Let me get it.
Man, look at here.
It's I'm gonna share it with you first.
You want to share the screen?
Yeah.
Can you share your screen?
I could do that. Give me just a second. Let me go in. This is what he's talking about.
I know which one you're talking about. One with the star in front. I was like, there ain't no star.
Mm-hmm. Un momento, la familia. So this is
that one right there.
Let me see if I can big here. Yes, this is what he's talking.
That one right there.
Oh yeah, that looked like the covenant God made with Moses right there.
Ah!
Facts. Yeah.
Oh man.
The firmament. Oh man.
Yes, that's the firmament.
That's the firmament all day right there.
Wow.
So this is off webbtelescope.org. Anybody can go here. Lots of information. It'll show you the pictures. It'll explain the pictures to you. It even tells you how they develop the pictures, which is fascinating in itself. Sorry that I'm
got a whole team that do that, specialize in that.
Oh yeah, because it takes a minute. This ain't no easy. It ain't no easy venture whatsoever. But that is probably one of the most things I've seen.
That one, what's amazing to me about this picture is, I mean, you see the nebula with the stars. You can see stars within it and around it, but it's just the size of the nebula. I mean, we know how big stars are, and look how many of them it is up against that nebula.
No, we don't.
I mean,
we don't know how big them stars is. You would educate me, like, you know
well,
what I'm saying? We know how big the stars. I don't know how big those stars. Shit.
Well, what they do, they measure the luminosity of the star. Number one, and they measure the distance. There's different ways you can use parallax up to about 400 to 500 light years away. And after that, they have what they call a distance ladder, that where they use Cepheid variables. Those are stars that their brightness changes. It's kind of like they flicker. So there's different ways that they can measure the distance, and they get the distance and the luminosity, and then they get the spectra from the spectrograph to get what the star is emitting. So that's how they get the temperature, and they can estimate the size.
Yeah,
the color has a lot to do with it too, because the bigger the star is, the bluer. The biggest stars are blue. The biggest ones, they burn the hottest.
Okay.
And the smallest stars, which would be a red dwarf, they're very cool. You can't even detect them visually. And that's the most common star, the red dwarf. You have brown dwarfs, but the biggest stars are O-type stars, and they're gonna burn very, very hot. So, you get that luminosity and the composition of it, you can estimate the size of it.
Okay, good. Then we got some in the chat that's on. So Paragon saying it's a composite of thousands of pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's not just one picture.
Right.
What you would do is it's gonna stare at that one spot for so many days, and they just taking snaps, and then they take all them pictures and they compress them to make one shot. You get one picture. That's the same thing I do when I take pictures through my telescope. I might get about 200 snaps at about 15 seconds per exposure. and then compress them all together to get one picture. And that's how you bring out those fine details.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
10.6 billion light years away. That's retarded. That's retarded.
Charlie, ain't yo.
Yeah, bro. That's retarded.
That's dope. That was a dope video. I literally go on this website like every other day.
How did we get here?
Can we play that without getting the thing taken away?
And how we got to be that way?
You gotta be careful, Juju. We got strike that.
We've developed.
Hey, who y'all get a strike from in the last one?
Huh?
Who striked you on the last one?
YouTube.
It was something, a vaccine video. Way back. They went and dug in the crates.
Oh, they got you for some old shit hit you with?
Yeah, man. Like, damn, what you talking about vaccine? Unless you're an expert.
You should have challenged it. You should have challenged them.
Man, them niggas ain't challenge. It's like the stop boat, yo. They shooting everybody, yo. Don't run now, Juju. Don't run now, Juju.
I ran quick.
Hurry up, take it down. Hey, we wasn't really showing that. What you seen was really a nebula from there.
Take it down. Boy, I'm quick with the draw. I swear to God.
Yeah,
they ain't get 26. That music is get you to hit that music. Like, oh, music.
Yeah, because I see many folks be sharing. They be
Yeah.
I guess the vaccine was a hot topic, but I'm surprised they went back in time and
Yeah, they trying to get everybody. They only listen to the misinformation.
We doing something.
They giving misinformation though.
Yeah, that's why I would challenge it based on the type of platform it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time I guarantee they ain't watching that shit. They just seen some shit and just striking it. They ain't taking the time out to actually see
what's being said or what's going on.
Yeah, and what type of channel it is. It's an anti-channel. So.
Facts.
But yeah, this is beautiful. I love it. I love it.
I'm still
Juju. That's the same website I saw that picture of. They had one of Jupiter in infrared, and that was nice.
Listen, let me see if I can find it real quick, okay? Before I share the screen, because I really want to see that. So give me a second. Somebody got to rap over dead air though while I'm doing this.
I'm still not buying the book, huh?
What book?
Astrophysics.
Oh my God, you're so petty.
That shit is just too much, bro. It's too much for my goddamn brain, man. Like, hell no. Niggas can't even fathom goddamn migration patterns over 10,000. Niggas be acting like that shit.
It's so
a month of shit. You feel me? Shit, niggas had trouble 70,000 years. You talking about 13.2 billion light years? Like, shit.
What you just did, Chef?
Google Scholar, what up?
And he started a whole new link.
Yep.
You started a whole new link, Chef?
Yeah, because we was coming up on 2 hours.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We just took a commercial break, man. Support AbduWear, ABDJUWEAR. That's AbduWear. Get your pseudo killers gear. Get your shirts. Get your cosmic shirts, t-shirts. Yeah, we got all that. Google Scholar, what's up? You must
Google love this shit. I'm surprised Corey. I'm expecting that Corey and Vance to take over on.
Corey gonna be mad as hell tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I think we warm up with the Gypsomania conversation.
Click the new link, y'all. Click the new link.
The Dr. Ben. Doc.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I told you we should have did a show on that Dr. Ben should do a whole show. I told Chef, I said we need to do a whole show on that and just go over some stuff.
Yeah, yo, you gonna be surprised. It ain't gonna be like everybody ain't gonna be like you think it's gonna be now.
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be worse.
I got
I don't think so.
I got some shit. Yo,
Anthony,
I got
I'm about to share this.
Yeah, I got some bullets in the. I got some bullets in the clip. I ain't even gonna talk about it to the time because I was saving it.
Hey, Juju, don't worry about it. It's gonna be tight. They ain't gonna run through like they think, though.
no, we gonna have a harder time with you than we is with Dr. Ben. He getting ran over. Like his own words kill him.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool.
Tell us so much. So Anthony, this is what I saw, but this was talking about. I put in Jupiter.
Well, just Google Jupiter through James Webb on Google, and it'll come up. That's what I just did. I just Googled it, but I got
these because I put it in the on their site.
No, what I'm saying is, well, yeah, but that's why I saw it on the website. That's why I first saw it.
Isn't the first picture? That's not it. That's the exponent.
No, it's not. It was actually later in the press briefing, according to the article that was with the picture.
I got it. You want me to share it? You want me to share it?
Yeah. Huh?
You want me to share it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing so you can do it. Go ahead, Sosa.
He got to allow it. So disable. Participant screen sharing.
Hold on.
Get over into the new chat, y'all, and hit that like button. Come on. I'm about to end that first stream.
Enable the screen sharing. Chef.
I got you.
Chef got you. Unk meditating.
There you go. All right, get off that stream, y'all. Let's go. How more people coming back into the old stream? This stream is ending in 3 minutes. Get over to the new stream.
Probably just pulling up.
Right.
You got it, Sosa?
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
that right there?
Yeah, it's taken with 2 different filters. They got I think it's one short
I didn't see.
and one long clip, I think. But when
That's
you
right
know
there.
what,
Can you see
it just looked like it's just glowing. Yeah, that's hard to me right there. Because when you look at Jupiter through a telescope, you see all those bands, but you see the colors. And just for me to see it like that, the heat signature, that's pretty deep.
Thebes? What the hell Thebes doing out there? What's Thebes? A star?
Yeah.
See Europa? Above Europa, Steve?
That's a moon.
Yeah, them the moons of Jupiter. See, Jupiter has 4 major moons. They're pretty nice size. But it's got a bunch of moons, but they got 4 of them that you can actually see the sun reflect off of. And you can see them when you look through a telescope. You can see Jupiter and you can see them 4 little dots, but depending on where they're at in their orbit around Jupiter. But you can actually see them through a telescope. It look like little stars. You can't, but it's something with some nice size to it to reflect light like that. And you can also detect the movement in them. You look at them about a month apart, you can see the movement in them, where they done moved around the planet. That's something you can see for yourself. You can do that with a pair of binoculars.
How big was Jupiter again? Like something ridiculous? I forgot how ridiculous Jupiter was, big it was.
Yeah,
how many Earths you could fit in Jupiter?
It's a lot.
I forget it was a lot. I can't remember. It was crazy when I looked at one.
I can't remember exact numbers, but
target.
It's Jupiter is the king of the planets. It was forming the same time the sun was. It's just about as old as the sun, according to a lot of scientists. It was forming the same time as the sun, so he had first dibs at the table with all the gas. Then Saturn came a little later, and Jupiter caused a lot of havoc. I mean, it might not be because of Jupiter that we here, because Jupiter migrated into the inner solar system, and it's Saturn that pulled it back out to where it's at now. But I think they call it the grand tact model. You can look into that. That's where.
All right, y'all, get over to that new stream. Stop playing. There's 30-something people still in here. We on the new stream. Let's get it. They still over there on the new stream talking. Click over, go over there. We're going to finish the conversation over there. It's been real. Wrong button.
Normally I don't, like to talk on the track, but I was just thinking the other day.
The cosmos, y'all. Stop hating.
Trying to figure out why they be hating on low. But then I learned, in order to understand the motherfucker, you gotta look at things from their perspective, put yourself in their shoes. That's how I came. They say Soul James from the hood. He ain't had the news on the stove, he looking too good. Living in the house, fireplace, he burning the wood, riding in that mirror every day, yeah, just like he should. Bitch, I would if I could, but I hate that nigga. Ain't that nigga, make it look easy, look how break that nigga. Quarterback like Breeze, but he ain't no fucking saint, nigga. I can do it too, but I'm mad cause I can't, nigga. Look at him, look how he never slipping. We should've killed him long ago, now look how he living. It's steady winning, yeah, I'm losing, but I chose struggle. Skinning and grinning, he a real nigga, man, but fuck low, taking Henny, he got a bad habit. I couldn't stay on his arm, with his granddaddy named was Peter Rabbit, fuck him. Nigga, don't trust him, yeah, he solid as steel, but that money gon'